Yes, like to always say, give to the gift of social literacy. What I have come to find out is the ones we're talking about being illiterate, uh, which means um, poor. You're ill. You're poor when it comes to one's social interaction skills. Yes, one's ability to, you know, to read and write, literally, um, meaning the correct interpretation is to uh, coexist and live in harmony with one another. You know, and when it comes to our social interaction skills, because our social interactions, of course, leads to business transactions, and that's how you effectively coordinate your power. And business is a perpetual motion. And the first law of the universe is motion. And before there is motion, there is sound. And of course, person or persona is that through that which sound is made, like through an instrument. So it is a voice of reasoning. Yes, but this illness, this sickness, being sick, not up to par when it comes to being literate, to comprehend. You know, there's a lot of communication, but there is no comprehension of what is being said. So, needless to say, what is happening is I've seen through interaction with people that it makes them I say the illiterate ignorance uh, of the language of obscurity, which means we say things which is unnecessary, we do things that which is unnecessary, and we say things which is which is deemed to be really unimportant. You know what I'm saying? You probably say it's not important to who um, when it comes to trying to make the right connection that will help and empower each other as opposed to bring down one another. I think one brother, Elijah Muhammad, talks about unnecessary criticism. So we should come together and give each other constructive value. So it is the attitude that we have about things. And I think that's a major problem in society in which we live, is having the correct attitude about it. And that's having to do with judgment, you know. Having the how can we judge this thing? Which we have correct attitude about something. And I think that we can minimize a lot of problems in our lives, and we have the correct attitude, a healthy attitude about ourselves, as well as a healthy attitude about others and a healthy attitude about the society. But then again, I said that this illiterate ignorance, and ignorance is a result of hostility of a behavior, a language of obscurity, and it creates a behavior. I mean, yeah, it creates an environment of hostility. You know, we become very hostile toward one another. But yes, ignorance is the result of hostility, as if there's nothing else to be learned. That which we think we know, we come to realize that there's more to be learned. You know. So yes, we need to deal with this attitude that we have. You know, because I think that if when we deal with abbreviated life expectancy, we have to look at it in this wise: is that if a person has the correct attitude about himself and the correct attitude about life in general and the correct attitude about others, then it will minimize the the uh, the the unnecessary things that they may say about themselves because of what they think about themselves and what they think about others. It will minimize the hostility, the environment of hostility. Yes, and then therefore we become more civil. We become more civil because the aim is coming into, or the goal is coming into complete civility. The aim is accountability, but the goal is coming into complete civility. Yes, yes, sir. And I think that another thing I think that we also got to realize is that we have to not to develop this image complex. You know, image, which means something that is existential, something that is on the outside in social comparisons. So it's very challenging in the society in which we live. But I deviated some, but needless to say, I want to say nothing but the best for you all, and may we continue to strengthen our resolve in the best way. And doing so, creating an environment where the serenity is high.